Previously on Middleman Productions.
This whole day just turned into shit. And welcome back. Today we are making a new set of tongs. These tongs actually broke in the last video I was making. It was the bottle opener knife video, and one of the nibs just cracked right off. These tongs were pretty much my go-to tongs for most of all the knives that I forged. They hold a piece of 3/16 or just under 1/4 of an inch stock really well. It could even hold thinner stock pretty good as long as it was wide enough. But yeah, they've given up the ghost, and I've opted to go ahead and make a new pair of tongs with this piece of flat bar stock. And we'll bring you along, show you how I'm going to do that, or at least hopefully try to do that. I've already started with one set down on this side. We're going to put a set down on the other side, and these two set downs are going to be the nibs on each side of the tong. And then from the set down to the opposite side set down, I'm going to cut in a diagonal line, and that should give me enough material for a boss and the reins. And yeah, hopefully it works out the way I want it to. But if it don't, we'll do something else, but I think we're going to be fine. So I'm going to go ahead, get back to work on these, and bring it back over to the forge. So hold on. Alright, so I'm just going to film one as we go, but I'll be doing the same thing to both of them as we do. Alright, so I got the nib isolated. Now I'm working on the boss area. down into the reins a little bit. Got them spun around. Gonna work the other side of these reins a little bit. Alright, I'm gonna leave that for now. We're gonna get the hole punch for the boss. So we are going to expand this to about 3/8 of an inch. About. Alright, let's get back up here on the nibs, get my slot. Get a couple of seams punching through this, but it's going to take me a minute. So I'll probably bring you back when I'm either through or about through. Alright, so I got one punched, and I think this one here is just about ready to go. just sheared. Alright, so I am through. And I'm just doing a little bit of shaking. So these things are going to be to hold flat bar stock right around 3/16 of an inch. So right now I'm just kind of cleaning up inside here. So next we're going to go ahead and finish the reins up. Then we're going to have to twist that nib, and then we're going to rivet it together. Alright, so I figured I'd take a minute before I move back to the reins, kind of show you where we're at. So the pieces are kind of close to the same, close enough for my standards anyways. That's going to be my personal tool. So we're going to get back on the reins after I've normalized this a couple times. I did some thermal cycles. There's a lot of movement in here, and the nibs are going to have to be twisted, so I wanted to stop the forging. Did 3 normalization cycles, just try to reset the metal so I don't get any cracking when I go to rotate that. What would that be? 90 degrees. So we'll bring it back. We'll be working back on the reins again, like I said. All right. Not gonna get too crazy. Not gonna get too crazy. Just want a nice straight taper. Take a couple heats to bend these. I don't want no cracking. Alright, so I twisted those both the same direction. Alright, so I think I'm all set. What I pretty much had to do is just grind off all the high corners of the twist. And now I got clearance. We'll get everything lined up and I'm going to do the offset on the tongs. So I like the way that works for my hand. So get these back in the forge. We'll do that. And then we'll set the rivet and line everything up. I got to roll this front. Of course, this will all be adjusted later. So we'll get it in the ballpark now. I'm going to put the offset in. Probably way too much. Let's see how it does. I am terrible at riveting. For some reason, the rivet always goes wrong. So, I'm not very good at it. Ooh, that one's hot. Alright. Huh? Okay. Bye. See you soon. Alright, so I got a good start on it. So I went over the belt sander and I ground down a piece of stock. That's about 3/16 of an inch, somewhere in there. If this fits, I think it'll do good for me. But I have to let this thing cool down, and we're gonna have to get file in there and file the rag out so we can set the reins to fit my grip. So that'll be the last thing we do. Is I'm not gonna video that, filing this out. I just got some small files I'm gonna get in here, clean the rag up, get it close to the final dimension. Then I'm going to put the stock inside the nibs, and I'm going to set the grip for my hand. So hold on. Alright, so went ahead and filed the nibs out. I didn't want to hot form that because I didn't want to mess up the nibs. Then but I got it holding pretty good. It's still hot, so I can't squeeze it real tight yet. I got one more thing to do, but I have to wait for these to cool down so I can flip them around, because the reins are going, they're not straight, they're kind of going at an angle. So it's kind of like going this way and then curving. So I gotta flip it around, straighten that out, and that should be the last step. So far so good. Alrighty, so here they are. They're cooled down. All the fiddling and fidgeting is complete. Everything lines up real nice. They're nice and straight, easy to use. They grab the stock really nice. Hold the stock really nice. So yeah, we're going to call these done. In my opinion, this type of tong is probably one of the best tongs that you can make or use for holding flat stock, especially if you're a knife maker, because it holds it really nice and strong, and you can actually use the tong on both axes. You could hit it on the vertical and they stay put in the jaw, and you can hit it on the flat. So I know some tongs, are a little bit tougher to use in certain dimensions or angles, but yeah, once these get onto the flat stock, as long as they are fitted to the size stock that you're using, it holds it good and tight. So, but all in all, we're gonna get these put to use in short order. Be probably on my next knife project, and go ahead and give you some close-ups before I let you go. Everything has been sanded and radiused and trying to make it, just a comfortable fit. So, but anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and stop babbling and send you all on your way. If you don't mind, hit that like button. Maybe even subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. And you can check me out at Etsy, Metal Man Productions, on my Etsy store. And you can also find me on Instagram, and I will leave links below for those sites if you're interested in checking those out too. So, yep, thanks again. Thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you on the next one.